Hello there! Welcome to Bead With Me. I'm Kay, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. It's Monday. It's madness. I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you are new to the show, welcome. This show is a little show for inspiration, motivation, and whatever is trending here in the bead life here at Stars Beads. And please say hello even on the replay because this show is made for you. Oh my gosh, look at me. Let me throw on a quick necklace. Look, I'm naked here. Let's see. Here, remember you guys this design we were who was with us for Friday Night Live for the all the beautiful baroques? Oh, and this design that we had made. See, this is how quick we can get dressed here. I'm gonna do it maybe in the colors that I want to work into that here. So so boom. How about that? All right, now I'm not completely so naked. You know how that feels, right? Like not fully dressed. At least for me, you know, if my ears and my neck, my arms, my fingers, I'm not fully dressed with all my little tidbits, and you know that usually adds up to more than the rest of what else I'm wearing. Is that like that for anybody else? So welcome. I hope you guys are having a great Monday, having a good start to the week. We always like starting the week with a little bit of motivation, let you guys know what is popping here. It was exciting playing with so many pearls, and you know I did cut it because we have some more this week. Okay, so I want to... You're on a strict bead diet. Julie, did I just read that right? I'm catching these little comments. No pearls for you. Oh, that's because you were busy going someplace, right? Weren't you with your friend Brittany doing a little bit of shopping? Don't worry, I'm sure you're not alone. But luckily, I don't know how long your diet is, but you know the sale is going on until July 4th because there were so many pearls. Okay, so I'm gonna be rocking some more pearls and also some other things to go with it this week because you know we were messing with this, and I know some of you guys were after maybe some of the paperclip chains, some of these finer chains, so I'll probably throw those into the mix along with that button from Tiara Cast that I had made this bracelet with. So those will be popping on for this Friday Night Live. So those will be all together, okay? Because you guys want to see, I still have more pearls on the table, on the floor. And we could take a look and see what's on Kay's floor today. And while I say my hellos. So you can see right here, I've got a little, these are all, okay, so these are some of the pearls that we didn't go over because they are considered big hole. So remember, we've been playing with big hole beads, and we've got more big holes, but now hopefully we're still here. So let me just get readjusted. So you guys can see what's on my table today. So I brought out some, you know, some oldies but goodie designs of us making a pearl tassel when we were playing with some of the big hole pearls here a few months ago. So if you guys like these style designs, and it can go over some of this like snake knot and some of these kind of oldies but goodie classics. So so I hope you're excited for some big holes. I pulled some of the hanks, and you know I went bright. It's summertime, so I was busy after my favorite colors. We've got some really nice quality ones. We've got a little bit of both ends. So we've got some potatoes and some rounds that are in slightly smaller, and then we've got a whole slew of nice rice ones. So like I said, 2 grades. And you know, oftentimes the difference of what we're looking at is, you know, the smoothness. Like these ones have no lines, and the consistency is pretty nice. So these are the colors I chose to play with today. So I hope that's gonna be okay. Hope so, you like one of, I figure, you know, you'll like one of those 3 colors. All right, so I have this on the table because we had been messing with this style chain, right? And so now that we have pearls on the table, okay, so we've got a broken up set, and we'll notice the hole sizes are not equal, right? Let's zoom in so we can see. So we can see, you know, both have large hole, okay? But this is like a 2mm hole versus this is like, I don't know, like a 4mm hole. Though it seems bigger, but I think I tried to fit a 5mm through there. And I, you know, remember we did 2 strands of 2mm through this. So so we had a chain that we found to go through these. Now I've got a very fine chain here today, and this is a nice 1mm cable chain. Okay, and you know, you guys, I love chain and working with chain. So we had made an interchangeable earring, and I wanted to make it with this style so you guys could see what that looks like. And then we're going to take it to another level. So I'm taking a ball pen here today. What did you guys do this weekend? Do you guys have a good weekend? If you guys ever have any questions, you guys are new, you know, remember the show is for you. So ask your questions. I try to answer them, or the audience is always so helpful in helping me out as well. So let me say my quick hellos while I'm popping on. We're going to be grabbing a little rondelle. I took a little saucer, okay, just big enough to kind of plug this hole, okay, but not be too noticeable. So we're going to do a little wire wrap onto this little baby. Hello, Miss Rosalinda and Debbie and Terry and Kathy and Barbara and Karen. Okay, we're going to just do a little teeny tiny loop. Now, the thing with this loop is that we're going to want to match the size of the chain, which is very small. Hello, Miss Betty and Phyllis and Lorraine. Hello, hello, Miss Emily and Patty and Sherry Lynn and Janelda and Kim. And I've got something coming for you, Kim. I think I just got your garden kit, I think, coming on its way. So, Miss Rosalinda, it's so nice to have you guys on here live. All right, so one of the tricks sometimes, you know, when you're getting into some of these fine, you know, chains and you want to match that kind of link is I'll make a tiny loop, but you know, I'm just guesstimating, right? So once I get it on there, I can kind of see that mine is still a bit bigger. And even though I've got a thicker head pin, I still want a tinier loop because we're working with big hole beads, but although they're big hole, they're not like ginormous holes, okay? So I want to keep kind of to the same sizing. That's getting a little bit closer. So if you see what I did, I was just kind of pulling on it here, but trying to keep this cross section where it crosses still at the same place, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and kind of straighten right where we found our sweet spot, okay? And then that's where we will start the wrap. So that kind of curled, bent part that you started with will become the wrap. All right, so we're going to clip this pretty hot everywhere. Yeah, we went to a friend's house and helped them get their back porch reorganized and played in their inflatable pool. Even though we have grandma's pool, you know, it was nice. Jonah didn't want an inflatable pool for our house. All right, so I'm gonna do an inch here of chain. So the chain that I have here, if I have some people hopping on late, is a 1mm cable chain. Super thin, so if you're trying to look for things that are in your stash, it's nice because this cable chain still fits like a 21 gauge wire. Okay, so now we see this little piece. Now remember when we did this one, we put a little pearl on the bottom. In this case, we just got a little silver bead, and we're gonna pull one of these nice little ear hooks that I had in my kit from Soft Flex. And you can see we can decide on putting just one on there. So you see that pops right in. And then you can, oops. I find that holding it toward gravity helps. Okay, and then taking that ear hook and hooking upward, and then following the ear hook coming around, and you've got yourself a nice little earring. Okay. Looks like I didn't make that loops quite small enough, which is okay, because you know what you can do? You can kind of make it oval, is what I do, which is kind of the style of that chain, right? All right, so see how it just sit there now that I made that oval? Okay, then we say, well, maybe I'm gonna throw on the blue today too. I'm wearing pink and blue or teal. Okay, so I'm gonna pop on 2 pearls. Okay. And then if you have some spacers, we have these nice ones from Tierra Cast, and you can put those on there too, little spacers. So maybe we'll do all the colors. So you can make these, use this as an interchangeable base. Let's see if we have enough chain. Oh, I think I got a link. You'll only just need the link sticking out. Boom. You know, and then it's nice because it's flexible. It moves really nice. So that's a quick and easy. Okay, so now I wanted to try a little something. So you can see a nice pair. Can make those up really easy. Okay, now we can also take the same design and say, okay, well, let's take, say, a longer piece of chain, and can we take like my favorite shaped pearl here, and take a Baroque. Let's take a Baroque, and we're gonna put that on a eye pin. Hey Paula, I bet it's hot in Arizona. We've been talking about how it's pretty hot everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna take about 3 feet of chain, and I've taken this Baroque, and we're gonna kind of do this a similar idea. Okay, so on my bottom, instead of this little silver, I'm gonna put a Baroque. And I'm gonna try a necklace version and see what you guys think. Okay, making a little loop. I'm gonna attach that to the end of a piece of 3-foot chain. You could decide what you want to use. This is a pretty short wire, so sometimes I'll put my round nose in here to keep this round while I pull this a little tighter with my other pliers. Like that. I think that's coming around. We can clip this. And tuck that little end under. Never like those things poking out. Only in the 90s there. That's about what it is here. Okay, so now we'll take some more of these pearls and we'll start stringing them on. We'll do stringing on a blue. We're going to use all the colors we're going to do. And so we have 3 strands because we have three colors, obviously. And so with 36 inches, that comes, you know, that leaves you some space. And I wanted to see how it was if we left some space on there and how that design would come out. So after stringing on this entire strand and then putting a Baroque onto the other side, okay, that left me about 6 inches of chain. If yours is longer, it might give or take, okay? And then put a Baroque on the other end. Okay, so in essence, we're gonna have something that looks like this. So you'll see that there can be movement. So this is kind of, I would say, kind of like a fidget necklace. This is the beater's fidget necklace. Can we say that? And like I said, I left about 6 inches of chain because we're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how that flexibility can help the design of when you put it on. Okay. All right. Let's see what you guys think. See if you like it. On. Sometimes it makes a difference when it's on, right? So you'll have to give me some hearts, some thumbs up if you guys think this design has got some merit here. All right, we'll change it out. Okay, so I'm wearing some earrings with some little pearls in there. Well, let's change it up. All right, here's the little earrings. So this was using 1 inch of the little chain that you can change to just one color or two. All right, now I'm thinking there's a couple ways you can do this, okay? So you can take them by the Baroques, okay? And you can see I was trying to center them a little bit like this. Or actually, maybe not center them, okay? So maybe one side's a little bit like that, okay? And then holding those tight, okay? You see how I did that? Okay? And holding those pearls in place, doing this little loop right here. Okay? and hanging so that there's no chain, or I mean that there's only chain. In fact, though, you could also do, oh, here, I'm going to undo that. I'm going to say, let's do like that. You could do some and none. Okay, so you can see how that ends up looking. Okay, you can also then say, okay, maybe I want it. Did I flip that right? Or maybe I want it like that, this. Okay, and then I can move it so I have a little bit of chain. So anywhere that you're going to do the flip, you can have a little bit of the chain, right? So you could have it a little bit more like this style. So if you want all the color. What do you guys think of that versatility? I'm always trying to like find different designs for versatility. Okay, or I was thinking you could also probably do it as a wrap. So as long as you leave a little bit of space here. Okay, this is going to be like those, I feel like those skirts that you could wear in like a bazillion ways, right? Okay, so then again, you can move a little bit of the beads, and say you don't want them, you know, down, I guess. You can push the beads up, right? And then do this, right? You can, again, you can move the beads. There's like a 2-strand that makes it a little bit shorter, right? Okay. We liking that? And then you could probably wear it like the, like the French scarf. So you could probably do it a little bit more like this and kind of fold it in half, right? And kind of do like this. Right? And bring some pearls around. Here, let's bring some pearls around. Okay. All right, guys, what do you guys think? Let's see some hearts, some thumbs up if we kind of like today's design. Using big hole pearls, using chain. You know, I like the chain. It is the pearl fidget necklace. All right, guys, thanks so much always for playing with me, having a little bit of a beading break. You know, I always enjoy popping on, and even on the replay, you guys, I always try to catch those comments and definitely reply. And I'm getting ready to pump out some clay orders to you guys, and then, because you know we want to get to these pearls. Now, I dropped that. So you guys know we went through some seriously high-end pearls, right? So for those that might not have joined on Friday, you know, I didn't really feel like we got a chance to, you know, see and, you know, really appreciate like these golden South Seas, these beautiful 2 sizes of the Tahitians that had come in a nice, like, you know, good, reasonable size, as well as price and the quality. I was just blown away by kind of the newer, the newer shape to me, which was kind of the Edison drop, so kind of the irregular. But the luster on these babies were spectacular, as well as, you know, I love the Baroques. And so I'm going to throw up some photos and some videos and link it back to the Friday Night Live, because that sale is going through July 4th to hit in so that we can put in with this Friday. And so that way you guys can really see maybe a little bit more quality and them up close, okay? Because I know that they're not the cheapest things. I want you guys to be able to, you know, feel good about, you know, what you're getting. Okay, so if you ever have any questions, you know, I've been answering, you know, the baby Baroques. That was a hot one, you guys. You know, I love the big Baroques, but I don't always get a chance to have the baby Baroques. So those ones, people are asking about whether they're okay to wear for earrings. Well, the baby Baroques are. Okay, these other Baroques, like these ones, these are probably going to be a little bit too heavy. But these are perfect for earrings also. Okay, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna, like I said, add some photos, maybe some video, so that you guys can see. The baby Baroques also can, you know, I'll kind of try to give you an idea of how many there are too. You know, I think you get, you know, about 18 or something on these ones, so that if you split a strand, okay. So, Julie, let's see. They look large. What size are these baby Baroques? These baby Baroques, I would say they're kind of like a 10 millimeter. Let me see if I have a millimeter here. You know, it's like a 3/4 of an inch. You know, but the tail sometimes, you know, the ball itself is, okay, let's see. All right, to give you an idea of size, which I think we did this on Friday Night Live too, is like there's like the sizes in the necklace that, you know, even the small ones on that one are still bigger than the baby Baroques. So, either way, you need a strand of each, or at least a half a strand of each. All right, you guys, a fantastic Monday. Okay, so for this this week's schedule, the first pearl size I showed was the baby Baroques, and the size, this is like the size I'm wearing. But we had a couple sizes on Friday Night Live. So, but this was the $300 size ones. Okay, we also had the 200s. So, but I really, really love the smaller ones. So, I don't know, you might need to be out of that, like, not buying any pearls there, Julie. You might need these baby ones. But so this week I have, I'm going to be popping on Tuesday, you guys. That's tomorrow. Okay. So you guys get a little extra of me this week. I'm going to be doing my Wednesday feed. We're going to do a Friday Night Live. So, we're also going to throw in the Great Bead Extravaganza. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a little bit of a takeover day. So you'll be seeing some posts and, a little bit of a video. So if you guys don't have your notifications set for when Stars Beads goes live, press that button up there. Okay, there should be a couple little dots and you can click it and see a little option that says, you know, be notified when Stars Beads goes live. Okay, because I'll be popping on at surprise times for you guys tomorrow as I do a takeover day for the fantastic Great Bead Extravaganza. So hop on over there, make sure you guys have your notifications set over there as well, and we'll play a little bit more tomorrow. Okay, all right, you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. We'll see you for Tuesday, we'll see you for Wednesday, and we'll see you for Friday Night Live this week. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you.